Hi, welcome to the GenX Glam Station here on YouTube. Whether you're new or whether you're coming back, I appreciate everyone. I really, truly do. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And if you are new, let me just set up the scene for you. I'm a mom in the basement, hanging out at her glam station that she's cobbled together. One day I will flip the camera and show you guys, I promise. And yeah, I just get ready for work, hang out, talk about stuff, LIVIN kind of stuff, and giveaways. Quite a few giveaways have gone out in the world from this GenX Glam Station, from headquarters right here, from my glam chair. I curate them. Where's the current one? Let's get it. Let's look at this thing. There's the current GenX Glam giveaway going on. It's just a cute little bundle of skincare and makeup products ready to find a home somewhere out in the world, because it is a worldwide giveaway. I keep saying this because I am proud of my metrics. We may not have any, we may not have 100,000 subbies or any video that's gone over 5,000 views, although we got that yesterday. I was so excited. But our glam has traveled over 100,000 kilometers to subbies out there in the world, and made them happy. I know it's made you happy, because everybody always comes back on, and I appreciate that. Comes back in and, either on our GenX Glam Discord channel, shows the haul, does an unbox video, or just sends me an email and say, yeah, I got it. I loved it. Thank you so much. So this is the latest. I'm going to put it in like a proper makeup bag. I have a lot of them. Like, if you watch my channel, I'm always talking about gifts with purchase. Okay. So I have a lot of cute bags laying around that I don't spoil, because I think, oh, I should leave that one because maybe it'll be a stocking stuffer. Maybe it'll go out in a GenX Glam giveaway. So, yeah, that video, I'm going to link it under related videos. So it'll make it really easy. While you're watching this video, you can see like related videos and you could just click it. I will say it's not my best work, the giveaway video. Not going to lie. Wasn't my best work, but just click on it long enough to make a comment so you get entered in that giveaway. And if I put that thing in a makeup bag, which I will find a cute makeup bag for that little sachet of goodies. I'm definitely going to toss in a few more deluxe size samples of something. All right, I got to get into my skincare. I got to get going. I'm headed to work. That's, as I said, that's usually what I'm doing. I'm doing chatty get readies with me, gab, glam, and giveaway. Like, that's it. Those are the big three, right? Every once in a while, a family member sneaks down, or my cat Zena, who seems to, recently be a star of my shorts. But for the most part, it's just us. It's just us down here chilling. You watching me get ready for work. Well, I chat away. So we're gonna do my skincare. I've used Sulwhasoo products before. The first time I was introduced to Sulwhasoo products was when I went with my friend to get her makeup done at Sephora. That's one of my first videos. It's people say out there on YouTube, like, those first videos are a bit cringy, but you should leave them up so you can see how far your progress has come. So it's out there. But that's how I heard about Sulwhasoo. And every once in a while, Sephora will put up these skincare bundle sets. Comes with a wash, their first aid serum, like a rejuvenating serum, and then their moisturizer. These three products, both the serums, I'm sure that the face wash too. I think all of the products have ginseng in them, which is such a wonderful ingredient. It brightens things up, and I love these do have a scent. They're very earthy. But to me, I think I've said this before in other videos, because I have gone through, so I cashed in 500 points to get this thing, but I noticed that Sephora, there it is, cute little box. I noticed that Sephora, with a $45 spend, is giving this away, at least on Sephora.ca. So the idea is you go in first with the, that's what the SOS, first serum looks like. And I was saying, it just smells very earthy, and I love that. I love an earthy tone, an earthy scent. I've said before, I feel like it's like putting the forest on my face. I don't know. It sounds a little bit funny, but I do like forests. I'm an outdoorsy person. I'm not going off on the crazy train, all right? But I will say I do like the sense of being sense, not the sense of being happy. The scent of things in the air. I love them. And this really does remind me of being outdoors, just out and playing outside, got got the smell of the dirt and the trees and everything else just kind of all mixed together, blowing around out there, and just, it's very pleasing to me. So, oh, this is the wash. Didn't mean to. I thought you would look at this and, excuse me, you think, oh, maybe it's a toner or serum, but no, it's a face wash, which is also quite excellent. All right, this must be the renewing serum. Like I said, I have gone through this. This is the third one I've cashed in for points. This one was supposed to be used over my summer vacation. That was the plan. Like, I bought this box set to use it over summer vacation, but it smells like, honestly, I'm going to say it smells a little bit like dirt. Like I just dug through the dirt with my fingers and smelled my fingers. I'm like, oh, the smell of the earth. This one was meant to go on summer vacation with me and be used all summer. But I ended up getting the Tier Milky Toner and the Tier SOS Serum, and that's what I used all summer. So this set has just been sort of in the drawer. I've been looking at it, and I noticed on Sephora that they have put it out there again. I can't buy it with points this time. It's like the $45 spend, but I'm thinking about it. I don't know, what do we need from Sephora? I don't know what I need. I bought, you know, the latest two things that I've bought from Sephora are these cool like hourglass blushes in the shade Whim and in the shade Scene. You got to shake these things up. They got little Doppler, cute little button at the bottom that just, I love them. I used them in the video yesterday. But I think those are the latest things that I've gotten from Sephora. I don't know what else. You know what's out there with Sephora? Let's talk about it. If you're out there watching beauty news, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Going in with my lip oil from Juvias Pl from the recent mystery box. And that thing was so cool for $15. No, Sephora has all of their, tiny bit of color correcting, has all of their Sephora faves out there. They're in these multicolored, plushy looking, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Varnish and just do a tiny bit of color correcting. They're in these plushy bags, right? You know what the Sephora faves are, right? They come out, they're these bundles that have like skincare and makeup products, deluxe size. Maybe they'll toss in, depending on the, you know, they start at like 49, maybe they go all the way up to like 89 bucks of just like deluxe size makeup and skincare products. That's what's going on with them. I have bought quite a few Sephora faves over the years, and I think they are a good way for somebody to plus up their collection. You know, you have to look very carefully and be like, oh, like of these 12 products that are in there, how many do I already have? How many won't I use? You know, you can give, I've given stuff straight away out of those Sephora bags before to colleagues, because it's like, oh, I know I won't use that, but that's like that's their jam. They love that product. They buy it in the full size. They might need it for like travel or whatnot. So, you know, it's very rare that I find a whole bag will do me type of thing, you know, like it's not, every product isn't always, you know, something that I'm falling over. All right, let's just let that magic varnish sit for a second. I am gonna go in now and put a little bit, if I can get it open. What if I can't get it open? Because now I've got my hands a little bit sticky. I'm having problems getting this open. Houston, we have a problem. I don't want to switch though. Oh, so this was supposed to be, this is actually, let's just go to our tools, shall we? No, I was just saying with the Sephora faves, you don't know what, you know, you may not use every product inside of them. That's why I think it would be cool if Sephora, and they'll never let us do this because, oh my gosh, it would be just, you know, it would give us too much. Here we go. I think Sephora should let us, oh, that lovely scent again. Sephora should let us build a bag. You know, like the whole like Build-A-Bear deal. When was that popularized? I think Build-A-Bear was like 90s, wasn't it? Help me out here. Anyway, I think that they should let us like build a bag. You know, here's your bag, put in X amount of, you know, for 5 products, you pay this, for 6 products, you pay that, or for, you know, this bag, you get 7 deluxe size samples from this bin, pick out your 7 and you get to put in 1 full size. Like, come on. Do you know if they did that, like customer service satisfaction would just skyrocket through the roof. Like I mentioned the Sephora faves thing because it all started with, oh, what should I buy at Sephora? And like in my head, I was like, oh, maybe I should get a Sephora faves. But again, like I look at it, I'm like, how many of the products am I actually going to use? You know, I like 3 from that one, 2 from that one, 4 from that one. You know, there's not one Sephora fave that has all of my faves. So I don't know. That's out there. Let's let that skincare sit. I'm not going to do a whole ton. I wanted to actually go in with some sort of base today, but I just don't know. I mean, I'm always, if you're new to the channel, I'm always in a bit of a rush down here. Let's just push in. I pulled out this. I don't think you guys have ever seen me use my Il Makiage. I bought this before I even started the channel. And the channel, guys, it's going to be like a year old next month. Yeah, I look at that and I'm like, oh man, didn't hit the milestones that, you know, that YouTube sets out for people in their first year. Like, oh, I didn't even get my 500 subscribers or, you know, X amount of watch time. I haven't even gotten 1,000 hours of watch time yet, but who cares? I'm like, if Rome wasn't built in the day, I'm not looking to get up the mountain and, you know, one fell swoop. I'm perfectly happy to adjust to the altitude on the way up, stop at some base camp. So let's just keep going with this thing, with the GenX Glam Station. But I bought this Il Makiage, and because I was influenced. I was early on. And, you know, when I started collecting, somebody who didn't wear a lot of makeup, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, there's a lot of makeup out there. Where have I been living under a rock for 50 years or whatever? But it's quite thick, and I thought, it's in the shade 35. It's like Woke Up This Way 35. If Il Makiage, this thing was flying around a couple years ago. You went on, you took their little test, answered all these questions. I think I even had to take like a face picture of myself. And then they recommended a shade for you. They sent it in the mail. If you don't like it, you have so much time to bring it back. So I was going to use it today because it's on the thicker side. And the last time I did this, you know, showed you guys my method of cutting foundations with a little bit of moisturizer. I use my Fenty Easy Drops, which in and of themselves are quite thin. The formula is quite thin on that Easy Drop. I think it's actually more of like a tint. I'm not sure. So well, let's pull out the Il Makiage. Let's see if it's all crusty and gross because I haven't used it for a while. But I've loaned this thing out. This thing has been in the care of several colleagues. I've loaned it out. I'm like, hey, anybody want this? Try it. I don't know. It really wasn't a big hit for me. But let's just blend all this out. I wanted to get a little bit of a base. Then I wanted to use this one size cute pinky pink palette that I got from an Ipsy box. And I was thinking about using a little bit of this flower nose. Flower nose. It's like a little bit of a creamy. Let's put it on. Can't even see it. The flower nose has such beautiful packaging. I've done an unbox of these, but very, very light, not highly pigmented. So if you're out there watching, you know, people unbox some flower nose stuff or watching videos of people using the brand Flower Nose, it is a beautiful beautiful brand in terms of its packaging, and even the products themselves are they're really lovely, but it's not super pigmented. So if you're looking for, you know, a collection that's highly pigmented across the board, I don't think Flower Nose would be the one for you. But what I like about them is they did, when I did do my one order, there were all kinds of gifts with purchases going on. It was minimum spends, but I paid a little. I think it was $120 order, and I got all kinds of free stuff. Like this mirror was free. I love it. It's so cute. Yeah, so yeah, they're a cool website. Very easy to use, and this stuff is just aesthetically very pleasing. It's supposed to be like fairy tale and whimsical and all this stuff. So anyway, I wanted to use a little bit of the flower nose. I was thinking this is like and one of the last subscription boxes I got from P. Louise. This is her very lovely light pink liquid highlighter, blushy highlighter type of product. I don't know. Let's just go in with a little bit of contour first. I had pulled out my I'm looking around. This always happens to me. Where's my stuff? Let's use a little bit of the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist just to give a little bit of hydration back into the situation. All right, well, I can't find it, so let's pivot. Let's pivot. You can't go wrong with this LYS creamy bronzer, man. This stuff is so creamy. And I've said this before, you kind of, because of the fact it's so creamy, you do have to be careful, because this thing is creamy in and of itself. Like when they first, you know, when they make a very creamy stick, and then it sits in room temperature at, you know, for a lot of our kits, and it gets even softer. And so the LYS blushes and these contour sculpting sticks are known to sort of break at the base. It's in the reviews, and it's happened to me with this one. So I can't crank this thing all the way up and show it to you, because it will, the stick itself has detached from the base there. All right, that's not a bad bronzy bronze. Little contour action. Can't forget the lids. I go for that monochromatic look almost every single day. I know. But that's just me. That's just what I like. Remember, I like the earthy stuff. I like those. I like the earthy toned, sort of like, get a little bit of color, get a little bit of a base down, pop a color here and there. I said we're going a little pink today. So that's a bit of a departure from the roses and the beiges and the mauves and the berries, right? I think so. Let's see, where shall we start with that? Let's get into this one sizer. Up here, you get this like little, let's flip it. I think that's so cool how it like just flips up. This is actually a creamy sort of blush up here. Isn't that cool? I love how this thing protects it too. So protects it from smudging. Look at that. That is a little bit pink, isn't it? I'm going to have to do some more broad, a lot of smoothing out these edges. Let's just go in with my fingers. That is nice. It just got a nice like little pop of pink on that base that I made. That I don't know if we really need to do. I don't want to overdo it. But let's, and here was my NARS. I was going to use this Laguna Light NARS creamy bronzer. I love this stuff. This is a repurchase for me. It just, especially on the lids, I think it's not as creamy as that LYS stick. And so that is, I don't prefer the super creamy stuff on my lids. I like a little bit of a product, one of my contour bronzy bronze stick products that have a little bit more solid texture to them than the super creamy ones, because I think that those types that have a little bit thicker texture in the creamy bronzers on the lids are less creasing effect. But I'm not a guru. That's something else. I should have led with that. I'm definitely not a guru, although I did say, hey guys, I want to go to beauty school, and I still want to go to beauty school, but I can't work it out this month. And plus, beauty school's not calling me back. I already feel like I screwed up and they kicked me out because I wasn't good enough. I didn't even get a chance. I didn't get called into a class in September, but that's okay. I got a lot of stuff going on in September. I have visitors coming. I got a lot of stuff to do around the house. I've been working a lot. So it's fine that September didn't work out. Plus, I'm a person that believes everything happens for a reason. I think I'm going to go and stalk them. That in a good sense. I'm going to go back to their studio next month in October and just kind of be like, hey, I visited in June and I put myself on the radar. Nobody called me for a class. What's going on? Are you guys still in business? I'm still interested. It's a beauty academy. It's not like and they've been around forever. So it's not like they're really going anywhere. I think that they just, I don't know, I guess they didn't have a September class. But my whole point is, I'm not a guru. I'm just a mom in the basement. I already told you that. Doing the best I can. Playing around at my glam station. I do have a lot in front of me. I do have a lot of choices because I went a little bit crazy I affectionately call my situation a makeup midlife crisis. I've gone a little crazy in the past couple of years, bought quite a few products, really branded out there, and yeah, I just have a good time playing here. And those of you that watch my channel, like every time I upload a video, because I know there are a few of you who've got some super fans out there here and on the GenX Glam Discord channel. You guys know I say it all the time. I'm not a guru. You know, no professional training here, but I'm trying. I'm trying, and I'm fumbling through it real time with y'all. And we're gonna call it there. We didn't really do anything with the lips. You know what I really liked yesterday? I really liked the other lippy product that came in the Juvias Pl mystery box. This like Choco Milo shade, and I'm wearing a dark shirt today. This thing has like this, it says Candy Shop Choco Milo. It has a lovely color. It has a lovely scent. It does remind me, and I can't put my finger on it, but it brings me back to like a lip gloss scent that I had that I recall from the 80s. This scent stuff. I did this video when Charlotte Tilbury dropped her new perfume line, where she used AI to develop these scents, and these scents are, you know, they come in like 5 different fragrances, and each one is based on an emotion. And this AI database that she collabed with to make those fragrances. The point was, you know, at the end, the final product, when you spray it on, say it's like the bliss one, you know, like it's going to make you happy, you know, when you smell it, because it's going to transport you to some sort of memory. You know, it's going to trigger a memory, that scent will trigger a memory that made you happy or made you feel seductive, or whatever the theme is of the fragrant emotion collab. Anyway, this makes me happy. The smell of this lip gloss, it brings me back to the 80s, to junior high. I love it. I'm going to smell it again. Wherever you are. Whatever you are, and like scratch and sniff stickers too. Those make me very happy. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you are well. Thank you so very, very much for tuning into this video. Like I said at the top of the video, if you haven't subscribed to the GenX channel, GenX Glam Station Discord channel, or you haven't joined our GenX Glam Discord server, it's free to do. Both of them are free to do. Would love to see you there. And if you haven't checked out the giveaway video, I make it so easy. It's under related video. You just have to go to related video and push the link. All right. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, take care, and I will see you in the next video.